Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's heartbreaking rift, uncovering the toxic family feud. With an awkward royal diary clash and the headline-grabbing news of Meghan Markle's Hollywood comeback, the widening gulf between the Sussexes and the rest of the royal family has rarely looked more obvious. Last week, Prince Harry embarked on a high-profile overseas visit of his own, just as Prince William touched down in Brazil for his major Earthshot prize commitments and to represent King Charles at the COP30 climate summit. The timing couldn't have been more unfortunate. As William delivered a keynote speech at the environmental conference, photographs emerged of Harry posing with soldiers in Canada. Then, before the dust even settled, Meghan Markle managed to dominate the news cycle herself with confirmation that she is making her acting return in a big-budget Hollywood film. The former Suits star, who stepped away from acting after joining the royal family, has reportedly secured a role in the upcoming blockbuster Close Personal Friends, appearing alongside Emily in Paris favourite Lily Collins and Marvel regular Brie Larson. Insiders, said to be sworn to secrecy, have hinted that Meghan will be playing herself, viewing it as a huge moment that could signal a full-time comeback after an 8-year break from acting. Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliam says the week's events underline not only how intact the feud between the Sussexes and the royals remains, but also highlight a growing difference in direction between Harry and Meghan. Her US-focused career ambitions, he claims, make a future return to the UK increasingly unlikely. Meghan's decision to appear as herself in a Hollywood comedy film definitely emphasizes her shift towards the US, Fitzwilliams tells us. But Harry still feels very deeply about his homeland and would like to spend more time in the UK. The same cannot be said for Meghan, so there's a clear divergence in opinions there. And with Netflix projects still to deliver, this film may only be the beginning of her Hollywood chapter. Harry, who travelled to Canada to mark the commemorative period of Remembrance Tide, 1 to 11 November, also released a reflective essay titled The Bond, the Banter, the Bravery, What It Means to be British. In it, he described the honour of serving alongside men and women from across the UK, celebrating the banter of the mess, the clubhouse, the pub, the stands as quintessentially British, adding simply, "I love it." According to Fitzwilliams, the letter is yet another clear signal of how much the self-exiled prince misses the UK, even as Meghan remains laser-focused on shaping her brand in America. She is also keen, he says, to distance herself from the ongoing controversies surrounding Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, formerly Prince Andrew. Harry would very much like to see more of his father, especially as he has said publicly that he doesn't know how long he will live for, Fitzwilliams adds. With Charles's birthday approaching, those feelings of regret will only intensify. But Meghan is focused on her commercial success. Her brand is far enough removed from royal turmoil that it isn't currently affected, and she will want to keep it that way. On the set of her new film last week, Meghan was described by a source quoted in People magazine as relaxed and happy, making a warm impression on the cast and crew. Harry's team has strongly denied any suggestion of an intentional diary clash with Prince William, insisting the Toronto events were planned nearly a year ago and that he has no control over the timing of Remembrance Tide. However, Fitzwilliams believes the overlap, and the renewed spotlight on the strained relationship, has done little to thaw tensions. It was outrageous for Earthshot to be overshadowed, first by Harry's visit and then by Meghan's film news, he claims. The feud is clearly alive and well, and any relationship between William and Harry is, sadly, water under the bridge. Harry's relationship with his father is another matter, but I suspect William is no longer one of Harry's priorities. As King Charles approaches his 77th birthday on the 14th of November and continues his cancer treatment, he is facing fresh turmoil following revelations about his brother Andrew's connection to the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Last month, Charles began the formal process of stripping Andrew of his remaining titles, including Duke of York, and his right to live at Royal Lodge on the Windsor estate. Watching his father manage yet another crisis, Fitzwilliam says, will be especially painful for Harry, who has seen the king in person only once in nearly 2 years. Harry will feel deeply for his father, he says. It's absolutely hellish for Charles at the moment. The situation is agonizing, and of course Harry can see this. On a human level, it will be very difficult for him to witness. If you like the video, don't forget to like, comment and share.